inaugurating our president, Barack Obama, out here. Among great friends, great leaders, and I want everybody to give a big round of applause to Charlie Dilbert for that great introduction. I want to thank Kathy Mattea and the band for the entertainment. Give Kathy a big round of applause. How y'all feeling today?
All right, I'll be it.
I can't think of a better place to be on Labor Day than in America's biggest Labor Day picnic with the workers and families of the Cincinnati AFL-CIO. I'm so proud to be on the stage with Charlie because Charlie reminds us that in these tough times, America's working men and women are ready to roll up their sleeves and get back to work.
Yeah!
I want to salute your local AFL-CIO local leaders. Executive Secretary and Treasurer Doug Sizemore. President Joe Zimmer. State President Joe Rubla. Outstanding national leaders, a man who we thank for devoting his life to working Americans, President John Sweeney. Right there. A man who will pick up the mantle, who will take the baton of leadership, who we need to succeed because a strong labor movement is part of a strong economy. Secretary Treasurer Rich Trumka. Ohio's wonderful governor, a great friend of mine, Ted Strickland, couldn't be here. We've got Lieutenant Governor Lee Fisher in the House, Secretary of State Jennifer Brewer, Attorney General Richard Conway, Cincinnati Mayor Mark Mallory, Hamilton County Commission President David Pepper.
You see?
We're joined by members of Ohio's outstanding congressional delegation, Congressman Steve Driehaus.
Video.
And a great friend who's at the forefront of every fight for Ohio's working men and women, including the battle for health insurance reform, Senator Sherrod Brown. I'm also proud to be here with a leader who's re-energizing the Department of Labor, who realizes that it's not the Department of Management, it's the Department of Labor. A daughter of union members, a daughter of a Teamster, Secretary Hilda Solis. My Director of Recovery for Auto Communities and Workers, Ed Montgomery's in the house, and he's doing outstanding work. Now, Cincinnati, like a lot of Americans, you're having some fun today. Taking the day off, spending time with the kids. Some of you may be proud of your grilling skills.
Yeah, Daddy.
Every man thinks he can grill.
Yeah, Daddy.
Whether he can or not, that's what we're
and grill. Don't even worry about it. You having
Michelle
ribs later.
says she's a better griller than me. I don't know. We'll have to have a grill off something. But you're enjoying some good music, some good food, some famous Cincinnati chili.
Yeah!
But today we also pause. We pause to remember and to reflect and to reaffirm. We remember that the rights and benefits we enjoy today weren't simply handed to America's working men and women. They had to be won. Yes. They had to be fought for by men and women of courage and conviction. From the factory floors, the Industrial Revolution, to the shopping aisles of today's superstores, they stood up and they spoke out to demand a fair shake and an honest day's pay for an honest day's work. Many risked their lives. Some gave their lives. Some made it a cause of their lives, like Senator Ted Kennedy, who we remember today. So let us never forget much of what we take for granted. 40-hour work week, the minimum wage, health insurance, paid leave, pensions, Social Security, Medicare, they all bear the union label. It was the American worker, men and women just like you, who returned from World War II to make our economy the envy of the world. It was labor that helped build the largest middle class in history. Even if you're not a union member, every American owes something to America's labor movement. So as we remember this history, let's reflect on its meaning in our own time. Like so many Americans, you work hard, you meet your responsibilities, you play by the rules, you pay your bills. But in recent years, the American dream seems like it's been slipping away. Because from Washington to Wall Street, too often, a different attitude prevailed. Wealth was valued over work. Selfishness over sacrifice. Greed over responsibility. The right to organize was undermined rather than strengthened. That's what we saw. And it may have worked out well for those folks at the top, but it didn't work out for you, and it didn't work out well for our country. That culture and the policies that flowed from it undermined the middle class and helped create the greatest economic crisis of our time. So today, on this Labor Day, we reaffirm our commitment to rebuild, to live up to the legacy of those who came before us, to combine the enduring values that have served us so well for so long, hard work and responsibility, with new ideas for a new century, to ensure that our great middle class remains the backbone of our economy, not just a vanishing ideal we celebrate at picnics once a year as summer turns to fall. We want it a reality for the families of Ohio and the families of America.
Amen.
That's what we've been working to do ever since I took office. Now, I notice some people have already forgotten how bad it was just 7 months ago.